I know what you're thinking when you hear Oklahoma. Tornadoes, cowboys, cows roaming the street, and well, grass. But I'm here to show you there is so much more to Oklahoma. We have a bustling nightlife scene, thriving businesses, and much, much more. This is Everything Oklahoma. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Everything Oklahoma, where we talk about, well, everything Oklahoma. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of our Red Dirt family. Alright guys, in today's video, let's talk about the most expensive house for sale in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Alright guys, so the most expensive home for sale right now in Tulsa, Oklahoma is this estate. This is the Patterson estate. And as I stated, it's located in Tulsa and it is on the listing for $15 million. Now, if you are like me, you may say, what in the heck, $15 million? I actually looked at other properties that were listed right now, and the next highest is only around $4 million. So I had to find out what is so special about this home. So this mansion was built in the early 1920s, 1925 to be exact. And I wanted to see what else was going on in Tulsa around the same time. So in the early 1900s, right immediately before the time that the mansion was built, at the dawn of the 20th century, the discovery of huge oil fields nearby convinced city leaders to market Tulsa as a convenient and enjoyable place to conduct the business and financial sides of the oil industry. So Tulsa was becoming a booming oil town, and with that, more people came, which mean more businesses came, more places to sit and enjoy yourself, restaurants, cafes, fun attractions, all of that was coming into Tulsa. Now, right immediately before the time that the mansion was constructed, they had the Tulsa race riots, which is where a lot of things in a certain area of Tulsa got destroyed. Thankfully, this mansion was not one of them because, back then, mansions just didn't pop up overnight. It took years and years to construct. So like I said, this mansion was fully finished in 1925. I don't have a lot of history about who owned it, but I dug a little bit to try to see who owns it now, and I think it's going to shock you. Alright guys, I won't make you wait any longer. This mansion, this estate, belongs to the estate of Robert Eugene Patterson. Now for those of you all that may not know who this is, he was an amazing basketball player. He was an All-American. During the 54 and 55 season, he was number 30, and he became the leading scorer in Oklahoma State history for basketball. You guys, he was huge back then. Now, as he became an adult, he also became the CEO of the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Tulsa Incorporated. He was a huge deal in the Tulsa area. Now, this is a fairly large property. This is going to be just a smidgen over 7 acres, so you have a lot of space. As you can see, you can't really see the property from the street. There are tons of mature trees there, so it's a very private retreat for you. It's a nice getaway. Now for me, honestly, the house would need just a little bit of renovating, just to update it, to make it look how I would want a $15 million home to look. So you do have to keep that in mind if you were interested in purchasing, because $15 million would just get you the house. You would still have to have just a bit of money to do proper renovations. Now, since this is a historic property, you would have to make sure those renovations are in accordance with the Tulsa Historical Society, because if not, you would have to do those renovations again. Speaking of, I think this room is absolutely gorgeous. It's not an atrium. I can't really think of what it is. I'm thinking maybe a sunroom, but what a gorgeous room. And this dining room. Everything in this house is so regal, and the quality and craftsmanship is just out of this world. It's true that they don't necessarily build houses like they used to because you just don't get this charm in many new builds. Now, that price tag also includes 5 luscious bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and over 9,200 square feet of living space for you. Now, if you do choose this property, your estimated payment would be about $76,900 a month, chump change for living in this historical home. Now, this house also features a 3-story atrium and super elegant staircase, original leaded glass skylight, historic walnut paneling, carved fireplaces, original, everything is original. Even the doorknobs are original. You have the fixtures, the tile work throughout that is also original. This really is a once in a lifetime opportunity to own this specific property. Now, I know that $15 million price tag might seem like a lot, but let's read over everything you get. You get this beautiful historic main house. You have a guest house, a tennis court, and a sweeping drive. Now, I did see a few pictures of the tennis court. Honestly, I feel like it needs a little bit of work. At the very least, releveling and repainting. But like I said, if you are a history buff, this may be the spot for you. So as you can see, you are smack dab in the middle of Tulsa, so you will really be getting the best of both worlds. The peace and quiet of being in almost like a suburb or the country, because you're on 7 acres right there in the middle of the city. It doesn't get much better than that. Now, for your convenience, I will list the listing agent down in the description box if this is something that you are interested in, or if you want to see any of their other properties. Now, also, it's good to mention that this house is gated for your protection, and I feel like this is a home that you will really, really love. Now, comment down below, is this a home that even if you had the money, you see yourself buying, even if you know, honestly, it's like triple the price that it's estimated for? Tell me why or why not in the comment section, like I said, down below. Alright guys, we made it to the part of the video I hate the most, the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with other Oklahomans, and of course subscribe to the channel. I am creating something really fun. I'm creating a Facebook page for us, so I'll definitely give you the details on that once it is available, and also drop any comment for video ideas that you all may have. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.